Alberto Aranda here, 45, 55, 155. Had held the world record at 205 or 205.5, I forgot which. Clean and jerk, 77 kilo class. Was then broken. 206, I think the record is now. This is the guy who squatted the 290 for the double in Lati, amazed everyone. And then I guess here just a couple days ago, back squatted 305, I'm told. And this is 175. Yeah, pretty easy looking, huh? So we're really happy to see the team here after those plazas and Pan Am Games. We weren't sure they were going to make it here. Came, evidently paid the fine, reinstated in lifting. We're happy to see him. Pablo Lara is supposed to be here. I haven't seen him yet. I just got in yesterday. Well, 185 here. Going very quickly. You see, he's absolutely unfazed by this weight. .185. Recent world record holder in this left. That's good. 125 first warm-up. $175. This is 205. Okay, this is 255. Still pretty lightweight for this guy. 255 though, 77 kilo lifter. Alberto Aranda, Cuba. 77 kilo lifter, 205. Talk about easy, huh? 280. $285. Talk about easy, huh? Okay, here's Galvin Broski, 69 kilo lifter, 110. This guy's great. This guy's probably going to be the favorite for 69. And Nicu Vlad's about to walk by the camera. There he goes. He's now president of the Romanian Weightlifting Federation. Here's Broski with 130. And here we go with 40. $150 here. Yeah, pretty heavy weight here, 69 kilo lifter. Couple days out. I just missed that first warm-up. We're up 60 kilos. He rested on him 5 minutes or so when he was done snatching. Okay, here's 100 kilos. He's very relaxed. He's talking to a friend of his in between as he's resting. But you can see he's really serious whenever he lifts. And training pretty quickly, going at a pretty fast tempo here. Kilos. 2 days out. Okay, we got 130 here. Okay, Bosie's getting serious. He took off his shirt and got 150 going here. I'm sorry, 140. I'll get it right there. 150. It is 150. Sorry about that. It is actually warm and humid here. Okay, this is 170. $170, 2 days out. Both clean and jerks. First set of front squats with let's see, 150. I'm sorry, and that was 180. And we go with 200. Taking this a little seriously, it looks like. Should be pretty light for him still, though. Yeah. And that's probably the workout. This is Alpak, maybe a Turkish lifter of the future. Watch. 110 kilos. Training with Sudash, 94 kilo lifter. Sudash here with 110 kilos. Sorry, being slow here. Here's Alpak. So maybe, I don't know, maybe about 4 sets to get to this. And here's Sudash taking the same 130. $140. Quiet in the training hall right now. The Turkish team's really the only real big team and major player team that's here. There's probably about 40 platforms in this place. And Sudash, same 140. Alpak over here with 150 now. Latest rumor, for whatever it's worth, is as of this moment, supposedly Turkish team is not getting Ivan Abajev as their coach. Wait and see if that turns out to be true. That would be, of course, to help Naim Süleymanoğlu prepare for the 2000 Olympics. And here's Sudash with 150. Alpak with 160. 60 also. And I got Sudash with 160 now. This is, who of course you'll recognize as Peter Tanev, who provided the back for the cover of the Ironmind catalog this year. And same back that's of course on that t-shirt. Great lifter. Big news here, biggest story is that he and a bunch of the other Bulgarian lifters now live for Qatar. Sorry, I don't know what his name is on that team because they've even changed all their names. But this is Peter Tanev, or who had been Peter Tanev. 60 kilos. So I guess that's the obvious. I wonder if he's got a problem with his left knee. What happened evidently is sort of the Bulgarians who are, gosh, I hate to say second string there because they're still talking about guys who are at least European champion status. The guys who got the absolute best, a large group of them went over to Qatar for some amount of money, including a coach, an assistant coach, Zlatan Ivanov. And so Qatar instantly got an international caliber team, and Bulgaria instantly got a bunch of money. My goodness, I just noticed what shirt he was wearing. How do you like that? 60 kilos again. Train hall's starting to heat up now. So I think Yoto Yotov's coming in to train too. He's here, by the way, as coach for Holland. Kilos. And 110. And 130. With 160. And got 7 inch with 160. You know, I heard he missed this jerk the other day. Same 160 over there, Sudash. Basically, I missed it. And back with Peter Tanev, 140. got 180 here with Alpac. $50. Yeah. Got Alpac with 200. And here's Sudash with 200. Boy, don't waste any time getting set up for that. It's looking good. Look over here, 200 again. Here's Sudash doing 200 again. Boy, once again, no time getting set. This goes right after you. I like it. Nice lift. Second single with 200. Yeah, Peter Town starting to warm up now. Clean and jerk. 60 kilos. $60 kilos again. This is Jiang, squat jerker, current world record holder in the clean and jerk, broke Adalberto's record. And powerful guy, got to be one of the favorites in 77s. Okay, back with Peter Tanev. He said he did with 100, and now this is 150. Jumped from 100 to 150. Okay, back here with Jiang. He did the 70, I missed a 90, and this is 210. Very easy. And back with Peter Tanev, 60. Just talked with, actually briefly told him, I was talking about the workout, and he's very pleased with it. Pretty impressive. Okay, and now here's Jiang with 230. 230, 77 kilo lifter. World record holder. Pretty easy. Okay, and back to Peter Tanev now. 180. This is 230. You know, I've seen the Chinese lifters do this before. This is why I came over. You know, they might have done several sets of this already that I missed. 230, just for a jerk probably. And here's Peter Tanev starting off his front squats. Starting for 150 here. Here's Alpac with 230. Missed obviously a bunch of his warm-ups. Not that easy. Here's Sudash with 250. 250. And that's it for his workout. This is 215. We got it. And that's it for his workout. Here's Jiang again. I wanted to go down the other end of the training hall and see some heavier lifts, but you know, he's been stretching in between and doing some real light pulls and a couple snatches. This is after heavy squatting and that support work for the jerk. And back here again, Jiang with 50. Warming up, loosening up. And Jiang again with 50. Again, just kind of loosening up, 80 kilos. We got 100 kilos now. This is probably maybe the guy a lot of people would pick as the most likely winner for the 77 kilo class, which is going to be the most hotly contested class here. I mean, that's what we expect. Really, really tough class, a lot of depth, a lot of guys incredibly close together. So watching him train is really something that's worth a lot. And back in here at 100 again. We're looking at probably one of the top choices to win the 77 kilo class. So. 120. Here. So what I thought was going to just be really light snatches and just loosening up really isn't the case. 140. So, and look who just came walking in, Naim Süleymanoğlu. Thanks, Naim, appreciate it. Friendly guy. Very popular, signed a lot of autographs last night. I was just sitting out in the stands briefly and very patient, let a lot of people take their picture with him, signed autographs, they say, for everyone. Waited until everyone had their fill with him, and they left. Gotta tell you, he's looking thin. I mean, in between, he kind of got up in body weight when he wasn't training. I mean, over the years that we've been following him since his retirement, and I think he looks really good. So we'll see. To say we understand that Ivan Abajev is not going to Turkey as a coach, but we've heard that if Naim wants him to, he will be available to help Naim with his training, even though Ivan Abajev will be staying in Bulgaria. So that's what we're expecting to have happen, that Ivan Abajev will be sort of a personal coach for Naim Süleymanoğlu, but will be staying in Bulgaria to help the Bulgarian team prepare for the 2000 Olympics. So anyway, here's Naim as he looks right now. We heard he's doing something like 140 something, 170 something in training. Don't have any idea if that's true. Okay, here's the big story from Qatar in Bulgaria. Okay, this is Angel Popov, you recognize on the right, who had been Angel Popov, 105 kilo junior world champion this year in Savannah. And then on his left, Naim Martovic, who, that's a Bulgarian name, who in the training hall here just a few days ago, evidently did 200, 250. I don't know either of their names now in Qatar, but this is the big story, and the two biggest guys coming in from Bulgaria, lifting huge numbers from what I hear. Heard that Popov cleaned and jerked 230 in here a few days ago, and loaded the bar at 240, but the coach wouldn't let him try it. So anyway, hopefully they're going to train now and we'll get to see. Okay, here we go. This is going to be probably one of the huge surprises in this contest if things go the way they look. Super heavyweight class. Guy did 200, 250 in training a few days ago. And let's see what he does today. Now let's see what he does on Sunday. And here's Popov, same 50. I'll have to get their names for Qatar. Quit calling them by the Bulgarian names. And picking up 50 again. Probably remember this, you know, when you think that your warm-up weights need to start off with heavier weights. That's what I'm trying to say in your warm-ups. There's a guy who snatches over 200 kilos and he's starting off with 50 kilos. And pop off once again at 50. Looks like he's really just trying to lift his feet off, really just trying to jump. Coaches are going to have a heyday with that one. Okay, and here's that name in Qatar is Jabir, but I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. But anyway, that's his name. This guy comes from Bulgaria. I'm out of no place. 50 kilos again. And 50 again. Okay, I think the pronunciation is Jabber. And this is a guy actually Stefan Botev had told me about when he was still Yanni Marchov. And Stefan Botev had told me that he thought this guy would surprise the world and become top super maybe in 2-3 years. And Popov's name is Assad now, lifting for Qatar. That was 90 that I missed, of course. And Jabber with 90. Really unusual foot position, movement in the snatch. Back with 90. $110. $110. $130. $130. $30 again. Just asking Assad about, he's in B session right now. They got him down for 390 total B session. And he said big problem. He says he's totaled 410 and is trying to get into A session. We'll see whether or not that works. Kind of tells you something about the level of competition here. You got the current junior world champion, currently slotted in B session. A lot of great lifters here. And 150 for Jabber. $160. So much for the hopes of heavy weights here today. We're just not going to see them evidently. That was in the snatches. Now we're starting at 50 kilos on clean and jerk. Well, at least you start to see these two guys. And you got 50 here with Jabber. $110. And 110 for Jabber. $110. $150. Huh. Surprise me. I'm starting off the squats off 110. He just clean and jerk 190. I missed it because my battery went dead at the exact moment. Just a small jump here, 80 kilos to 190. Jabber loaded those 220s at once. Just grabbed the 220s together, threw them on one end of the bar. It was actually 180, not 190. Nick Curry corrected me, which I appreciated. Anyway, here we go. 180 kilos. This side. And 230. Boy, just really about as effortless as you could expect. And 250 here for Popov. Or Sod, I'm sorry. A little trouble getting out of the rack, a little high. Jabber's a tall guy, so his racks are set so high. 250. And 250 again. $300. $300 again. It's Wednesday, about noon. This is Adalberto Aranda. He'll be competing tomorrow. Just did some light snatches. Warming up now, clean and jerk, 70 kilos. Interesting, last night watching Jabber back squat 300, which is weight this guy can back squat. Just to show you just how strong around his legs really are. I got 70 kilos going here again. Expected him to clean and jerk, probably in the range of a new world record. Or I'm sure, I'd be willing to bet he's going to attempt a world record tomorrow. 110. Back in her with 110 again. 130. I'm not sure how heavy he's going to go today. Maybe 50 or something. I don't know how heavy you go. If you're going to clean and jerk 205 to 210, something in that range, hopefully tomorrow. 130 again. Same 130. $250. Alvarez, Cuba, 56 kilo lifter. Beat it a couple days ago. 190. Montoya, who just did that 250, pictures of him. Triple, look at those. All right. Well, here he is, Anatoli Khrapati. You know, he's like a legend. Thank you. His performance in Atlanta is something lifting fans are still talking about. The way he came out for his third attempt clean and jerk, like he was still going to win everything. This guy is tough. This guy's great, and we're going to see like one of the superstars of weightlifting here from times past. And you know, maybe his career's not done yet. Lifting for Kazakhstan now, former Soviet star Anatoli Khrapati. This is Anatoli Khrapati's coach. I don't remember his name. I met him in China a few years ago. And it looks like they're going over the program. Looks like they're checking out today's plan. And let's see what he's up to. Anatoli did a little stretching. Now lifting up with the bar. Got no idea how heavy he's going to go. Let's see, he lifts 3 days. Looking pretty chunky. 50 kilos. This is going to be a really tough class, 94s. I mean, you got Kakashvili in there, Petrov, Khrapati, Koleski, and Caruso, I guess, isn't in. He's pulled out, we've heard. Definitely is pulled out due to a hip injury. Khrapati's been doing several warm-up sets here with 50. And 70 kilos here. We got 100 here. $100 again, working from the hang. Coach is watching everything over here, watches every set. Anatoli seems very close to this coach, because he went out of his way to introduce him to me. China, 95. And look, here's active instruction. Looking at world champion, world record holder, Olympic champion, and here he is getting advice in warm-up sets. 120, 120, and he's the only guy I've seen working from the hang here. And 20 again. $130. And here's 140. And back down to 30. Interesting. Just cleaned down with some shrugs, you know. Who'd ever guess that? I'm snatch devils for truck. Sorry about that. Anatoli's done, let's see, this is his third set, I think. These snatch pulls. Started off at 30. This is 70. Got 190 here. $110 here for set of squat. 160. We just got a little tap dance here from Anatoli just to entertain us. Easy 180. 210. Just repping out. This is Alexei Petrov from Russia, 96 Olympic champion or wonderkind. It's now the 94 kilo bodyweight class. Haven't seen him since Atlanta. He's starting to loosen up. It's a pretty unusual thing. You don't often get to see him train, so we're going to enjoy this. 70 kilos here after all the warm-up. Kind of interesting to be watching so many guys starting with 50. Real strong guys. Anyway, probably the most extensive actual warm-up that we've seen of the top guys have been following in this year's training hall. Did a warm-up set with 70. Now we're up to 90. Be interesting to see what he does compared to Khrapati. And back here with that same 90 again. $110. $120. Going actually at a slow pace, I would say. Well, very relaxed. Good long rest periods in between. 120 again. So it looks like we're in a holding pattern here on 120. And very interesting because just chatting with the Boros behind me, who works with the two of the very top 94 kilo lifters in the world, Kaki and Simon Kalecki, and he was telling me this is very beautiful technique as he's watching Petrov train. So it looks like that's it on snatches, huh? And then starting clean and jerks with 90. And 90 again, I basically missed. I missed 110, and here comes 130. Just very steady, resting fairly long in between sets, chatting with his coach. Just very methodical, very much in control. Of course, these weights are absolute toys for him still. And now 140. Still basically just an effortless weight for him. Clean and jerk 150, and then start squatting. So light workout, obviously, just loosening up. Significantly lighter than Khrapati. Don't expect him to squat heavily either. We'll see. And here we go with 160 again. So just as light in the squats, snatches, and clean and jerks. Gonna save the big stuff, I guess, for the contest. Expect him to total of 400. Let's say. And 60 again. Hardly any rest at all. I mean, it's just routine weight for him. Not even really a warm-up. That's it. That's the training session. This is Viktor Khrapati from Latvia. Not the best known name, super heavyweights, but this guy could be a big surprise in the snatches. Clean and jerk's not up there yet at the top levels, but this Latvian snatched over 200 very easily, evidently, in training. Maybe a week or so ago, don't know the exact date, and heard from a very good source that fully expect him to be capable of 202 or 205 in the contest. So this could be a medalist in the snatch, possibly. Viktor Khrapati from Latvia. Loosen up the elbows here to improve the rack for the clean. They just stretch out the elbows and everything again to improve the rack, and then went straight from that position in his first few jerks. He clean and jerked 245 at the Latvian Championship, same time that he snatched the 200 very recently. And here we go with 120. I got 120 here. I'm sorry, 140. 140. $160. Looks almost like a sumo start here, doesn't it? This is 180. Because I want to watch that start, and it really looks like he's almost going to sumo this thing off the floor. As the bar starts up, he pulls his arms back outside his legs. Okay, watch this start now. Watch the arms go outside to the last minute. See if he does again. 200 here, by the way. Watch arms as he starts to pull. Looks like he's going to sumo. I think it's not 7. That was it in clean and jerks. And I'll start on some squats with 60. Oh, thought we were starting some squats. Good morning. It surprised me when I expected them to do back squats. I got pretty slow, partial good mornings. Another set here. another set of these with 180. A little different angle here. Okay, I skipped all the warm-ups that they've gone through. Now here's pop-off, now Assad, 180. And just pull it. Now what? Here we go, up with 180 again. Pop-off. Assad. 180. Just pulled it the last time. Oh. Pretty good too. And here's Jabber, 185. He did 80 right before this. This is 85. All right. Pop off back 180 again. Oh yeah. Nice. One from a pole to a miss to success. Important lesson there, probably. Jabber 192.5. To a serious weight here. 192.5. Oh. I don't. Lost it. 195. Missed the 92. Just hesitated, didn't really sit right into it. That hit the bottom. Oh, look at that. Room for more on that. 95. Okay, this is a big lift any place, but especially in a training hall. Jabber, 200 kilos. Look at that. Look at that. Just pop off with 210. I had to miss their clean and jerks. Jabber evidently did an easy 230. What the story was there. This aside, Popoff is really confident of his jerks. I haven't really seen people doing that. I've seen him doing it with snatches, but never with jerks, just letting them go right away. And they know they've got it under control. And the story here in Jabber evidently is that the 230 was very easy, but then said something about his wrist hurting, so that's why he stopped there. Looks like they're going to squat next. This is Cephalic from Poland. Haven't seen him for a couple of years, so I haven't seen him since Chiang. Did a very extensive warm-up once again, as we saw there. Stretching, just using the bar now, just loosening. And also, just as in Chiang Mai is training with Shimon, the other 85-kilo Polish lifter. They're 2 days out. And it's early afternoon here. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here on Thursday. This is Kim Tai-fun of Korea. This is unusual. Not just because he hasn't been lifting for a while. I haven't seen him for a while internationally. But don't often see him in the training hall. So it's pretty special. Snatching there 100 kilos, just starting his workout. We got 120 here. Same 120. $140. Again. And here's 160. A little surprised surprised to see him doing power movements this close to the competition. It's Thursday, it's Thanksgiving, and he lifts on Sunday. Same 160 again. Did a couple of warm-up sets with 70. And now we're at 120. This is a man who cleaned the world record at 257, I think it was, at the Atlanta Olympics, and then missed the jerk. Surprised and impressed a lot of people with that. Still talk about it. 120 again. Same thing again, where once he knows he can clean, he's just letting go of it and doing another clean and the jerk. 160 again. Okay, 190. Gosh, it almost looked like he was going to just try to power play in that first drop. Boy, he really pulled that high. Same 190 again. Pulled that first drop really high. On that last kind of surprised by that. I mean, others he was meeting the bar more where he went for a squat clean. That was still high, but not as high. But you know what? I'm wrong. That one, he pulled it high on the squat clean too, actually. 190. And same 90 again. 190. Here's the same 210 again. $240. $250. 250. Just did another set with 190, and this is 220 now. Again. 40 again. And that's it for Here's Georgi Garda. Competes tomorrow. This is 170. He's got an injured shoulder, he said. Heard it about 4 weeks ago, and so he doesn't expect to do too much here, but for him, that means about 177, 200, I think he said, or maybe 202. But he's saying he can do 200 maybe tomorrow, so he's up at 85% or so of what he's going to do tomorrow. What he considers very light training. He doesn't seem too concerned about the fact he doesn't consider himself to be in the hunt for the gold tomorrow. shirt. 160. That was it for front squats. That was 220, I think. Okay, it's Friday morning, and this, of course, is Szymon Gillespie. 110s and a couple warm-ups. It's going to be a real big day here because this is Dimas Huster-Gardif day. Although Gardif's got an injured shoulder. That's coming up later today. 94s, which will be another ferocious classes tomorrow. And he's one of the favorites, Poland's superstar, Szymon Gillespie. I got 125 going here now. Polish team's here in force today. Sure, there's a lot of guys training here this morning. Gottfried's training behind me. And if he gets up to some heavy weights, he'll turn around and try to pick up his workout too. Cuban team's down at the other end. This kid's still 17, believe it or not. And 125 again. Expect this workout to be pretty light. Not just because he's lifting tomorrow, but also because it's morning. Here's Dennis Gottfried. This is 120. And 140. Good. Always a threat. World record in both the snatch and the clean and jerk. And should be a big factor in the 105s. We're going to pick up Gillespie's clean and jerks right from the beginning, even though they're going to be light. Let's just watch everything in terms of how he's going to warm up for these. Expecting to break the world record in the clean and jerk tomorrow. Not to put too much of a burden on him. On myself for that prediction, but I think he'd probably break the world record in clean and jerk. Pulls a very thorough, careful stretching, warming up, loosening up, lifting light weights. We've seen him do this before. Remember, you're looking at basically one of the very, very best in the world at what he does. And just very precise about everything he's doing, not taking anything for granted. Here's 70 kilos. There's 70 kilos. This is actually his third rep now with this. Actually, this will be the second rep. Check it off. First one. Here's Lena Ternenko. Thank you. Women's coach for India. Weighs about 115 right now. Still got the all-time highest clean and jerk. And here's 100 again. $140. Just asked him what his best clean and jerk in training was. And just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with here, he did 230 last Friday in training. And this is 160. Done with the clean and jerks, finished with 160, and start again now with front squats. 140s for a set. And here we go with 180. Again. And 180 again. I thought he'd be going up to around 200 or something like that, but guess not. Like it's it for a workout. Watch for a tremendous performance from this guy tomorrow. Got to be a favorite for the gold in a very, very competitive class. Now look at this. We're doing a little lab work now. Into the workout. Stretching. Right. More ab work. And some stretching. Uncommon to see some of the Russian lifters stretching after they've trained, but it's not that common overall. So interesting to see, not the only Polish lifter to be doing this. Interesting to see Simone doing it. Polish weightlifting, of course, you got big emphasis all around physical conditioning and training. Okay, here's Alexei Petrov, one of the big guns, of course, in the upcoming battle, 94s. 94s called That's 110. He's done a couple sets with that weight. Just talking, by the way, to Ivan Jagoras, and asked me who I thought I'd win in this class, and I said I'd have to go with Szymon Kowalski, but it's going to be a big, big battle. He thinks it's going to take 185, 232 to win, which should be huge numbers. And by the way, he also said that Kowalski clean and jerk 230, 2.5 in training a week and a half ago. So, a lot of excitement left in this World Championships. And we got 90 going here starting off clean and jerks. This is the most balanced of the big guns in the 94 kilo class. Good snatch and good clean and jerk. Good in both. 90 again. $20 if you recognize this lifter. This is Asen Zlatev. I asked him if he still trains. He says he does. I asked him how much he could snatch. He said 100. I said how much clean and jerk. He said 120, 130 as a 69 kilo lifter. I missed the clean. We're doing a kind of circuit training here. He's just going from platform to platform. Anatoli Khrapati, I'm probably coming in toward the end of his snatch workout. He delayed that set, asked me if I was ready, which is nice, and that was 120. Lifts tomorrow. Not much rest here, 130. One three again. We're looking at probably 50 kilos under what he hopes to do tomorrow. First set of clean and jerk, 60 kilos. Got it on the rebound. Little theatrics for us, I think. That's 100. Again. It's good. Thank you. Oh, missed that 120. There's basically no rest. Just kind of loaded and lifted. 140. Well, 160 here. I've missed probably 2 sets or so. Same 160 again. Finishing off some white poles. This is Yoto Yotov, and he's been training regularly, not coaching the Dutch team. This is 150. He just snatched this a couple minutes ago. I'm doing it again here. Asked him if he's going to compete next year, and he said he might. is 180 with pulls. And I think that's it now, except for squats. Yoto Yotov, 55. 55. Look at that. Nice lift. 160. He's happy about that. Khrapati's been doing squats with 150 here. Just loosening up. This is 200, just a toy for him, of course, still. And that's it for the workout. Wish him a lot of luck tomorrow. This is Victor Shabatas loosening up. He started off by loosening up his ankles, and they rubbed quite a bit of nickel flex on his right knee. Don't know if he's got a problem there or not. Loosening up his wrists. Elbows, shoulders. This guy could prove to be a surprise in the hunt for the medals and the snatch. Yotov. He's been doing power cleans and power jerks, and this is 182, pretty impressive number. Ears pop off. See 130. Okay, here's Naim Süleymanoğlu. Friday, he's 2 days out, and he's got 160 on the bar. Everyone's still talking about the 100 that he made with those straps a couple days ago. And we're hearing now that he did 205, 250 in a contest recently. Not sure what the contest is. Might have been a club meet, who knows. That was 160. Naim Süleymanoğlu again with 160. So we're looking, around 80% or so of what we expect him to snatch on Sunday. 2 days out. Just 280. One of the Greek lifters, not sure what his name is. This is, thank you. This is Austin Zlatev. Just finishing up, I think, his TC for women's super heavyweight class, and coming in here to train. Asked him if he's going to train. He said yes. So says he still trains very regularly. Let's see what he does. Loosen up his wrist, shoulders stretching a little bit as he's walking around, probably looking for plates in an empty bar. Basically, no rest. I think he just does a conditioning style workout like this. Snatches, clean jerks. I think he said he did some presses too. Busy these days with, I understand, cheese business, which I think includes exports to the U.S. David Morgan can be indicated in the Masters if he was training for Masters contests. And I've been talking for just, I don't know, half a minute or so. He's back here in another set of snatches. Just asked one of the weights. He says he's weighing about 68 or 70 kilos. You know, got 80 here. Just kind of step back, take a couple deep breaths, shake out his right arm, and coming in here now for a clean jerk, looks like. Back in here in 80. Got some squats on here. Just confirm what his best snatch and clean and jerk were. Best clean and jerk was 225, both officially and in the gym. It's an 82.5. That was 1986 or so. and snatched 85, 185 in the gym, and he said 183 officially. $90 going here. Best front squat, he said, it was 250 or 255, I forgot which, and best back squat was 290. At 82.5. And 90 again. And 90 again, maybe 30 seconds rest between sets, just really going fast, fast, fast. And that's probably the workout. Thought he was done, but no. So here we've got a Bulgarian doing pulls. This is Kostas Grievous, Greek lifter, 94 kilo lifter, and this is 270 kilos. I know that wasn't impressive enough, so here's 280. Looked like he had to work a little bit on that. This guy is 18 years old, and I've been told you will see him in the future, which I think we can believe. 18 years old, 280 kilo squat.